Hi there, Oz Konar here with Business Lending Blueprint. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how business loan brokers make money and, more importantly, how much they can potentially make. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel so it helps with the algorithms. I can get in front of people like yourself who are interested in content like this. Mid to large size businesses only make up about 20-25% of the entire US economy. The bulk of the economy is created by these small businesses. When these people need capital, they can't necessarily get it from the banks. That creates a massive gap in the lending industry that's covered by the alternative lending industry. And if you're looking into this industry, you probably have noticed that this is very lucrative, but you're trying to understand, well, how much do I make? Like if I have one client funded, how much can I potentially make? People want to have some baseline figures to decide if this is a good fit for them. So if I tell you that you can make anywhere from $1,000 to $200 million, there's a massive gap, obviously, but it might make it hard for you to believe that it is possible. So for that reason, I want to break down some figures so you get crystal clear on how much a business loan broker can potentially make out of this. The other thing to keep in mind before we talk about how much you make is what offers you're making to your customers, meaning how many types of different problems you can solve as a business loan broker, especially when you're starting out. It's important that at least you cover three main categories on funding options. One is startups. You want to have funding options for people who want to start a business. The demand for that usually ranges from $5,000 to $200,000. That's how much they usually need to start a business. And you want to have various funding options for existing businesses. A business needs to buy some kind of machinery, and that's going to cost $50,000 to expand their business. You want to be able to provide options to them. And the third option is real estate, right? It's a massive category. There are a lot of real estate investors who need alternative lenders. They have a deep desire to buy more properties, but the problem is they don't always have cash to keep buying it, right? So as a business loan broker, you can be there for them. So that's one way to look at it. You can become what I call a generalist, have access to all these three funding options. Or as you get more experience, it's natural for people to segment deeper into one specific niche. All right, Oz, I get it, but how much can I really make? So it depends on a couple of things. If you take a general average, the average funding amount in alternative lending industry is $40,000 to $60,000. Your commission is usually 8 to 10% of that, meaning that you're making $4,000 to $6,000 per one customer. That's very, very lucrative because most people work an entire month, 40 hours to make that much. And as a business loan broker, you have the potential of making that with just one client. Imagine you increase that to 5, 6, 7 clients per month. That's how you take this business to $20,000 to $30,000 per month. That's what I mean when I say you can build a six-figure business by helping only a few customers per month. But there are other funding options that pay on the different pay scales. Let's say you're dealing with a real estate investor and this person is looking for $1 million in funding because they're going to invest in this project and it's going to cash flow them, right? You as a business loan broker have the potential of making $20,000, $30,000 from that deal. That's only if you go direct to the lender. But if you're not set up at the lender, you're working with a partner who does it for you, all you might choose to do is bring the leads and pass it off to another more experienced broker, the real estate investor. On cases like this, you'll probably make $4,000 to $5,000, maybe a little more or less, depending on your agreement with this middle company, the brokerage company. But your workload is a lot less because you're not doing the back and forth. So it might be a good idea for the first couple of deals that you go through someone so you learn the ropes. Then you can go direct to the lending source. So you just quadruple your commissions overnight if you do that. On the first example, the amount of money you're making was like $3,000 to $5,000. On the real estate, it can be from $5,000 to $20,000, $30,000 depending on the deal. And then we have these major whale deals. One of our members in the BLB community, he has been working on this major deals that I can't really provide a lot of information on since it is still going on. When it is all said and done, his commission could be upwards of $200 million. Now, I'm not saying that that's an everyday thing that, oh yeah, when you become a business loan broker, you can get that amount. I'm just showing you the upward potential. That's why it's challenging to answer the main question that we started the video with. How much can you actually make? Well, you can potentially make a few $1,000s, or on the other end of the spectrum, it can be as high as $200 million. 2 months ago, one of our members in the business lending community helped a business expand their real estate estate. She helped them get access to $20 million. Her cut was $200,000. So when you look at the potential, yeah, if you just choose simple deals, you can still make an amazing living generating 20, 30, 40K per month. Or on the extreme side, it can open the floodgates of all the revenue that you need, more than you need. Your main takeaway should be that this is a very lucrative business. It does require work. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Obviously, when you're helping someone get hundreds of millions of dollars, they expect you to know what you're talking about. So you're not going to randomly land on those deals. No one's going to hand them to you. Business requires work. When it comes to types of income sources in alternative lending industry, I break it down to 3 categories. The first category is the upfront payment. For example, you help a deli get access to 40K. Once that transaction is completed, the lender writes you a check. Well, nowadays it is a direct deposit into your account in the amounts of $2,000 to $5,000, depending on how the deal is structured. Now, that's an upfront payment. You do more of that, then you get paid more. The second one is the repeat income. 67% of these businesses will come back for more funds. So if you're a good business owner, if you took care of your customer, they're going to come back to you, and all you have to do is repeat the process. But this time, it is usually a lot faster because all the things that you need from that business is already on file. You're just repeating that process. So that creates the second category of income generation method, which is repeat income. Third one is everybody's favorite topic, passive income. One of our members, she focuses in the medical imaging industry, meaning that she provides funding to medical offices who wants to buy expensive high-end medical equipment. So for example, this medical facility wants to buy an MRI machine, and that could cost a few $100,000 to a few $1 million. They probably don't have that much cash and they need to finance it. It's very unlikely that they can walk into a Bank of America branch and get that finance. They need a medical equipment financing company. So one of our members, she's focused in that category. She helps this medical facility finance this machine. Her commission comes out of the payments every single month. For example, a recent deal that she did, the medical facility invested in more than $10 million to a bunch of machines. Now for the next 15 to 20 years, whenever they make their monthly payments, she's going to be receiving a few $1,000, $3,000 to $4,000 per month. This is one transaction. That's a truly passive income. She's done the work once. She's going to be getting paid on it over and over again in the upcoming years. Another form of lending option is the business line of credit. What is business line of credit? Well, you're a small business and you are approved for, let's say, $250,000 of business line of credit. You can draw from that credit line anytime that you want. And when you draw $30,000, you immediately know what the monthly payment is that you're going to pay back. As a business loan broker, with every payment, you get paid as well. Hypothetically speaking, if you have 30 clients who have these business line of credits approved and they start drawing on that, you're getting paid on all of them and it accumulates as a repeat income source. To sum it up, as a business loan broker, you can make a few $1,000s all the way up to a few $1 million, depending on how in-depth you study this industry and how much effort you put into it, as long as they're aligned with your goals. Not everyone needs to make a few $100 million, but most people will be super comfortable if they take their business from zero to $20,000, $30,000 per month, because it gives you the opportunity to comfortably live in any place in the United States, right? So who doesn't want that? Hopefully this was helpful. If you enjoyed this video and you want more videos like this, comment below, but don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel, please. I am looking forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care now.